1. In preparing learners for the ICET, which instructional approach best supports adult learning? A. Long, lecture-heavy sessions without interaction. B. Integrating real ICET-style problem-solving exercises. C. Assigning unrelated memorization tasks. D. Teacher-centered demonstrations only. 2. When assessing ICET quantitative reasoning skills, the most effective evaluation is A. A multiple-choice test of definitions only. B. Solving timed ICET-style math problems under exam conditions. C. An essay on arithmetic history. D. A checklist of attended lectures. 3. To mentor students struggling with ICET reading comprehension, the mentor should A. Provide step-by-step guidance on passage analysis. B. Allow independent study without feedback. C. Focus on grammar drills exclusively. D. Avoid practice passages to prevent confusion. 4. Which communication method enhances collaborative ICET study groups? A. Open-ended discussions with structured problem-solving tasks. B. Silent reading sessions only. C. Fast-paced lectures without pauses. D. One-way explanation from instructor. 5. A curriculum designer wants to improve ICET analytical writing skills. The most effective method is assigning essay writing with feedback on structure and argumentation. Memorizing sample essays. C. Reading unrelated literature. D. Watching videos without practice exercises. 6. Evaluating ICET data interpretation competency is best accomplished through A. Hands-on practice analyzing graphs and tables. B. Reading data theory alone. C. Group debates without data sets. D. Essay writing. 7. In ICET prep, which sequencing strategy is most effective for adult learners? A. Teaching advanced topics first. B. Moving from foundational concepts to complex problem solving. C. Following the textbook order exactly. D. Randomized topic order. 8. For ICET logical reasoning, which instructional approach maximizes learning transfer? A. High-fidelity problem-solving simulations. B. Memorizing logical fallacy definitions. C. Watching videos without practice. D. Independent reading. 9. An instructor notices that learners are misapplying probability formulas. The best adjustment is A. Guided practice with step-by-step examples. B. Assigning additional reading. C. Skipping probability content. D. Testing only definitions. 10. Which mentoring technique most effectively improves ICET test-taking strategy? A. Modeling time management and problem prioritization. B. Giving answers immediately. C. Avoiding discussions of strategy. D. Allowing random practice without feedback. 11. To enhance vocabulary for ICET verbal ability, the best method is A. Contextual word usage exercises and practice passages. B. Memorizing long word lists. C. Watching videos of definitions only. D. Ignoring context and focusing on spelling. 12. When designing a practice ICET exam, the most valid approach is A. Simulating actual exam conditions with timed sections. B. Open book untimed practice. C. Group discussions instead of timed practice. D. Assigning reflective essays. 13. In mentoring students for ICET quantitative sections, the most effective feedback is A. Immediate, specific, and tied to problem-solving steps. B. General encouragement only. C. Delayed feedback at the end of the course. D. Critique without guidance. 14. Which technique best supports adult learners struggling with ICET essay writing? A. Providing structured outlines and model essay analysis. B. Assigning essays without guidance. C. Memorization of sample phrases. D. Watching instructor write essays. 15. To develop critical thinking for ICET, the best instructional strategy is A. Case-based problem solving and reflective discussion. B. Memorization of past questions. C. Watching solution videos only. D. Repeated reading of theory. 16. An instructor wants to assess ICET analytical reasoning. The most valid method is A. Scenario-based exercises requiring multiple-step solutions. B. True-false quizzes on definitions. C. Lecture attendance tracking. D. Peer opinion surveys. 17. When structuring ICET prep curriculum, the first step should be A. Conducting a needs assessment of learners' strengths and weaknesses. B. Selecting random exercises. C. Preparing advanced questions first. D. Assigning reading only. 18. A key strategy to improve ICET problem-solving speed is A. Timed practice sessions with progressively challenging questions. B. Memorizing formulas without practice. C. Reading textbooks only. D. Group discussion without timing. 19. In teaching ICET data sufficiency, the most effective approach is A. Using step-by-step guided problem-solving examples. B. Assigning reading on data sufficiency theory alone. C. Ignoring practice problems. D. Focus only on definitions. 20. Which approach best enhances ICET verbal reasoning comprehension? A. Practice with passages that reflect exam complexity and style. B. Memorizing grammar rules exclusively. C. Reading unrelated texts. D. Watching lectures without exercises. 21. When evaluating ICET learners' numerical ability, which method is most effective? A. Timed problem sets reflecting exam difficulty. B. Memorizing formula sheets. C. Group discussions without individual practice. D. Essay writing. 22. A mentor observes recurring errors in ICET logical puzzles. The best intervention is A. Break down puzzle-solving steps and practice systematically. B. Assign additional reading. C. Skip the puzzles. D. Allow errors without feedback. 23. To reinforce ICET reading comprehension, the most effective activity is A. Guided practice with ICET-style passages and timed analysis. B. Vocabulary memorization only. C. Watching videos of passages. D. Independent reading of unrelated material. 24. When preparing students for ICET essay evaluation, which factor most affects scoring? A. Clarity of argument, logical structure, and evidence. B. Number of words only. C. Use of uncommon vocabulary only. D. Time taken to write. 25. Which evaluation method best assesses ICET quantitative aptitude? A. Multiple-step problem solving under timed conditions. B. True-false quizzes on definitions. C. Observing class participation. D. Essay on quantitative theory. 26. To improve learner confidence in ICET exam taking, the best technique is A. Repeated practice with simulated exams and feedback. B. Reading theory without practice. C. Memorizing past questions only. D. Avoiding timed exercises. 27. For ICET mentoring, which approach most supports critical thinking? A. Asking guided questions that encourage reasoning. B. Giving direct answers for every question. C. Allowing independent work without guidance. D. Focusing on memorization only. 28. In ICET prep, which instructional method best integrates curriculum across sections? A. Cross-disciplinary practice exercises combining verbal, quantitative, and logical reasoning. B. Teaching each section in isolation. C. Memorization of section-specific formulas. D. Random question assignments. 29. The most effective method to teach ICET pattern recognition is A. Hands-on exercises with visual and numerical patterns. B. Lectures on pattern theory. C. Reading about past patterns. D. Watching videos only. 30. Which approach best assesses ICET time management skills? A. Timed full-length practice tests under simulated exam conditions. Untimed exercises. C. Observation of problem solving without timing. D. Essay reflection. 31. When mentoring for ICET stress management, the best practice is A. Simulated exam conditions with coaching on coping strategies. B. Ignoring stress management. C. Memorizing stress theory. D. Avoiding practice tests. 32. For adult ICET learners, which engagement method most improves retention? A. Interactive problem-solving sessions with feedback. B. Passive lecture attendance. C. Reading theory without exercises. D. Memorization only. 33. When assessing ICET integrated reasoning, which method is most effective? A. Case-based problems requiring simultaneous application of multiple skills. B. Multiple choice on definitions only. C. Independent reading assignments. D. Essay on unrelated topics. 34. An ICET instructor wants to ensure that learners properly integrate quantitative reasoning with verbal analysis during mixed section practice. Which approach most effectively builds this skill? A. Teaching both sections separately without crossover. B. Assigning integrated practice sets that require switching between math and verbal logic. C. Providing only formula sheets for review. D. Focusing solely on high-difficulty verbal questions. 35. When evaluating ICET learners' readiness for high-pressure testing conditions, which strategy offers the most accurate assessment? A. Low-stakes quiz with unlimited time. B. A full-length timed mock exam with structured feedback. C. A group discussion about test anxiety. D. A worksheet completed at home at the learner's convenience.